Hi, welcome to Global Business. I'm going to talk to you about the currency exchange project. I had to move the worksheet out of the assignment. For some reason, every time I updated the spreadsheet for the last couple semesters, and I still can't figure out why it does it, it keeps remembering the old spreadsheet even when I have saved it and I'm uploading the right one. So in the currency workbook that I attached, this should be the right one. Cross our fingers, and everything should work well for this demonstration. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the currency workbook, and that's what I would like you to do too. So open up the currency workbook. You can save this to your desktop wherever you would like. It should not have any zeros in the currency column because, well, I was just frustrated and I took off the path because it wasn't copying the right cells. And it should have copied cells in column C, which should work now as I'm double checking it. Yay! The next thing I'll have you do is go to the currency assignment, which is going to open up a wiki page for you. In this wiki page, it has the instructions for the assignment. It's worth 35 points. You're going to track this over 10 weeks, and you get $2 million to invest in 4 different currencies. There's a number of currencies listed here. If there's one you'd like to do that isn't listed, I don't have an issue with that. These are probably just the most popular that people pick from. And you'll divide your currencies up amongst them. They don't have to be even. You can select whichever ones you'd like. The next step is you'll be going to a currency converter. I use xe.com. I don't know that one is any better than the other. That's just the one that I tend to like. So that's the one I'll demonstrate. And what you'll do then is you are going to be filling out that spreadsheet we opened up, and you'll be uploading it to this wiki link. So your assignments will show up here. Jenna has already done hers, and you can see the currencies that she's decided to do. And what you will do is you will go to Create Wiki Page to create your own. Do not do Edit Wiki Content. If you hit Edit Wiki Content, you'll be editing somebody else's. So you only want to edit your own, and I'll show you how to do that after you're done. Okay, so this is where you would go ahead and copy and paste the spreadsheet in. I will demonstrate that very quickly with Blackboard. You'll be doing, I use a Command C, or I think use the Microsoft button and C on Microsoft Word or Windows computers. And so once I have it copied, then I will do a Command V and I'll paste it in, and all my information will be in. So that's how you copy and paste into the wiki, and then you hit submit. I already have one out that I've been working on because I've tried to make this video a lot, and so I have one out there. So I'm just going to click on mine so you can see mine. This is my wiki that I did for the first week. So after you have your first week in, you would hit Edit Wiki Content, and then make sure your name is in that column. I'm just going to hide the instructions for right now. Make sure your name is in the wiki page so you can tell which one is which, and then this is the information that you have previously posted. Okay, so for week 1, I'll just go ahead and start over. I picked euros, I picked the British pound, I picked the yen from the Chinese yen, and I think I picked the Russian ruble. Those were the 4 that I picked for the purpose of this demonstration. Once you pick those, you're not going to change them. So just copy and paste them all the way down into all of your rows, and you can do that all at once the first time, and it's less for you to fill out. Okay, so it should go very, very quickly from this point forward, and it doesn't take much to do a little copy paste. So I'm just going to do 5 weeks for right now, and then to make things easy, I'm just going to go 500,000. I think I did that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and copy. So I'm going to copy this row. And I'm going to go to my currency converter. And in my currency converter, I am going to paste this. And I have $500,000 in here. Right now, if you look back on your spreadsheet, you're converting US dollars to the foreign currency. So I need to change this to US dollars, and then this is going to be the euro. And go ahead and hit play. The play button will go ahead and do the conversion for you. So now I'm at 442,884, and I'll type that in there. 442,884, 83. Okay, so that's my conversion. The indirect exchange rate for this is 0.88577. 0.88577. You do want to go as far as you can, I guess, with the exchange rate because it does make a difference, especially when you have a large amount. Okay? What you'll notice, because the spreadsheet worked this time, is that this dollar amount now transfers over, and you will always be converting every week after from the foreign currency into US dollars. Okay? So it's going to fill out for you, so hopefully that does not cause any confusion moving forward. I'm going to go ahead and convert one more, just so you can see me do this process. So I'm going to go ahead and convert the pound. Again, I'm just copying it over. It'll save you some time going back and forth. It is the US dollar this time, and I'm going to go to pound, which is the British pound, and hit play. And that's going to give me 332,813. Oh, I'm up here. Sorry. 332,815. 813.91. 332,813.91. All right. I think that's right. 332,813.91. Yeah. My fingers are cold and they do not want to move. Okay. And then 66.56 is the indirect exchange rate. Okay. So that's the indirect exchange rate. So I would go ahead and continue to do that. Now, if you want to get some more information on your currency before you select it, I'd highly encourage you to do it. You will find out that over the last few weeks, the euro has dropped considerably. I know when I was there 2 years ago, I think my exchange rate was like $1.32. The direct exchange rate was $1.32. When I was there 2 weeks ago, it was $1.18. Now it's down to $1.12. The pound, the same thing. It used to be like $1.65, and now it's down to $1.50. Even 2 weeks ago, it was $1.55. So to give you an example, if I took out 100 British pounds in London, it would cost me about $150. To do that. So that's what that exchange rate really means. You can also go to this view chart in the currency converter to see really how it's been doing over the last year, and you can see this is actually, it's a rise because the US dollar is getting stronger to the pound, but that's showing from August. They actually started to refer to this as a free fall of the British pound, but you'll also see, I mean, it's really 6 cents or so. Based on here that it's fallen, or gained, I guess, 6 cents. But it makes a difference, especially when you're investing a lot of money. And then this is showing the overall, I think probably a year's worth on the bottom. So it really was very, 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 very stable until as of recently. So there's some things that are happening with that. So you can see the euro and the US dollar. You can see the pound over the US dollar, and the red marks are is that it's going down. So that's just something to pay attention to. The Japanese yen is going up, well, relative to the US dollar, so it's actually in reverse. It's really interesting. The US dollar seems to be getting quite a bit stronger over the last number of years. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this chart and take us back to the front page, if my computer moves for me. There we go. And go back to convert again. Convert again, I'll always take you, or you can hit the home page. So this is my spreadsheet now. So next week, when I come out here now, I'm going to be using the direct exchange rate. So I will take this amount that's here, I will copy it into here. It's no longer US dollars though, right? I'm now converting the foreign currency, which is a euro, to the US dollar. And I'm going to go ahead and convert that. And you can see my conversion back now is 499.985. 90. And the direct exchange rate now is going to look a little different. It's $1, 1.12893. Okay, so your exchange rate should look very similar to this. It might be $1.11 or it could be $1.15, but it should not look like this again. So that is one indicator if you're converting it the right direction, something for you to watch for. Each week then you would build on this. I want all of the weeks included, so go ahead and copy that. In my Blackboard, as I'm editing this, I'm going to go ahead and Command V and put it right over the top of it. So you don't need like 2-week ones and carry it down, just go right over the top of it. It tracks all of your changes for me, so I'll be able to see it, but I'd like to see each week on one page, so go ahead and copy it that way. Again, make sure that you're in yours and not somebody else's, and then you save it. So each week that cell, if you save that spreadsheet, is going to be populated for you. So all you're filling in is the direct exchange rate and the converted US dollar amount after week 2. So week 1 will just take you a little bit of setup, and then from then on it should only take you a couple of minutes each week to do this. So hopefully you will find this interesting to see how it rises and falls, and then in your summary you're going to talk about how you did, but then also why did the currency rise and fall? What is happening that would make that currency change? If your currency remains stable, then you can just talk about why you think the economy is stable in that country or around that country at that period of time. Many semesters we've had the euro stable, not much has changed, and people didn't really have a lot to say about it, but there's a lot going on right now, so I think you'll find your summary quite interesting, especially when you start to think about what impacts currency changes. So I hope you find this video very helpful. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you.